Hello there, I'm Zeal from ZAD, and today I'm going to show you how to install your new hippogriff legs from me, of course. I figured this is the best way to handle this, as it is pretty difficult to try to explain through text, so we're doing a video this time. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get to some land where you can res out your Griffin parts, your body parts, because you're going to have to be editing those. And once you are at land where you can res, then you're going to go ahead and find your GRF body, Griff body. Going to want to res that out. And then you're going to find your Griff back legs and res those out. And then you're gonna find a Griff tail and res that out as well. Which, where the heck is mine? Not that. This one. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Griff tail thick, but you can use a thin one as well. Either will work. So, let me move my butt out of the way here. So now that those are resed out, you're going to press CTRL ALT and T. That will turn on invisible prims, make alpha prims visible. And then you're going to right click and edit your Griff body. Then you're going to go over to, in your edit menu, there's the little edit linked checkbox on the lower left hand corner. I'm going to check that off because you're going to be editing the linked parts. And then you're going to select the back half of the body. You can hold shift to select multiple parts. So I got both the back side selected. And then you're going to have to do that for both the body itself as well as the tattoo layer over here in red. And then you see the little floating bits of tail fluff or butt fluff. You're going to have to select those as well because all of that is coming off. Oop. Alright, now once you have all of that selected, you're going to go ahead and hit unlink. And then you can see it's become unlinked. Now don't hit delete right away, because you're going to want to hit shift and deselect all of the parts you don't want to delete. And then you can go ahead and delete these parts. Ah, shoot. Then you can go ahead and delete these parts. Usually I hit delete, just delete button. And those should poof right out of there. They're gone. We don't need them. Alright, so then for the body section, once you have done that, you're going to go into your ZAD Birdmark Griffin Equine Legs folder, and you're going to see multiple of these 25 or 26, so 205 or 206 objects. You're going to want to res all of those out, and then you're going to find the corresponding piece you need. So that one's the legs. We don't need that right now. Here's the back half of the body, so we're going to need that one soon. And then that one must be the tail. Okay, so find the body, the back half of the body piece. This is the one we need. And then you're going to make sure you have that selected. Then hold shift to select the original body. And it is very important that you select the original body last, because that will affect which part becomes the root prim. The original body, the root prim has the scripts, And if you don't select the original body last, it will break the scripts and your mod won't work. So, you've selected the original body last, with the new parts first, and then you go ahead and you hit link. And now those are all linked up. Oh, I also forgot. So these little floaty bits here, these are like caps to hide if you alpha out parts. We don't need those, so you can go ahead and just select all of them and get rid of them. I find it just, they're not necessary. You're not gonna need them. If you ever do need them, you can go back and rip them off another part of the body. Anyway, or another copy of the body. So go ahead, unlike those, delete them. We don't need. Ooh, missed a part. Alright, so that is done. So that means that portion of your body is done. You can go ahead and pick that up. Take that into your inventory. Go find it. Now you might want to name it something different. I haven't. I've just left it as is and put it in its own folder. I'm gonna detach the ones I've already made. Okay. So, for the body, that's done. We're just gonna move on to the legs and then the tail, and then you can apply the textures all at once. Alright, so, now we're gonna repeat the same steps we did with the body over here on the legs. Right-click Edit, select Edit Linked. Then this time, you're going to basically select everything except that red box. If you didn't press CTRL ALT T, the red box will be invisible, so make sure you have pressed CTRL ALT T to make it visible. Alright, so now once we're in there, this time really you can just hold Shift to deselect just the box, and then you unlink everything else. Once again, hold Shift, deselect the box, and then you can delete the other parts. Then you want to go find your legs, wherever you res your legs out. Now the hooves are not attached. This is intentional, because the hooves and the fluff use their own texture. Alright, so with your new leg selected, then you hold Shift, select the old leg box, hit link, and then you can take that back into your inventory, because that's done. And then put it in your new folder. Alright, same deal with the tail this time. You don't need any of the parts from the tail, so you're going to get the old tail, select it, edit linked, deselect just the box, unlink everything else, deselect the box again so you don't accidentally delete it, and then delete the rest of the stuff. Then you go find your new tail parts, which is just this tail base here, and then you're going to select it and bring it over and link it to the box. Hold Shift, click the box, selecting it last, of course, and then hit link, and take it back into your inventory. Alright, so now that our parts are all ready to go, you're going to go ahead and attach them. I usually right-click Add, so I don't mess with anything. Right-click Add, right-click Add, right-click Add. You can also press Ctrl Alt T here to get rid of the highlighting of invisible prims, because we're not going to need that anymore. Alright, so now we've got the new body parts on. And we can go ahead, go into your ZAD folder and get your hooves. Right click and add those. Same with your tail. This is just a tintable tail, no other textures, just the one. You can tint that manually or make your own tail texture. I've included my original. Full perm so you can edit. Alright, so now you've got your new legs and they're not textured. Now you're going to go into your HUD, your BRDMRT HUD, go to Customize, and I'm just gonna select everything, body feather, body fur, all skin, all plumage, just everything. And then I'm going to choose my base layer, and I want... Am I wearing 2 copies of the body? Oh, I totally am, yeah. So, no, I'm not. What am I wearing that's breaking? Oh, the neck fluff? Why is the neck fluff broken like that? No, it's fine. Oh, it's because it has markings on it. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take off the neck fluff. You can mess with that later. Anyway, so, we're in here. We're going to just choose... You're gonna want to go to your marking layer. Change that first, really, because then you can see your matching tattoos. Or just set it to none so that it's invisible. And then you go choose your base body. Let's go with this one for now. And, yeah, so that's how you do that. That's how you install it. That's, pretty much it. The only other difference is the hooves have their own HUD, which I've included. So you add that. If you want to change your hoof color, or fluff color, well, fluff type, not color. But yeah, so you can go in and you can choose. Now you have to select each, like, face individually. So, like, right hoof, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go with black hooves. Phase 3 here, you can choose either a smooth transition or a fluffy transition. I tend to stick with the fluffy one. The marking layer is kind of funky at the bottom. Like, the marking layer isn't 100% perfect, but I tried my best. Then you can go ahead and... So, textures, options, textures, and tint that whatever color you want. This is pretty close, so I'm gonna do this. You can click these little arrow buttons here to save your color, so I'm gonna save that one there. And then just go put it on the other one. And there we go. Now, again, I don't have a tintable HUD for the tail. It's just a right-click edit, do your own tinting in here. I just did not care enough about the tail to be bothering with that, so I'll be completely honest. And there we go. We've got new legs on our Griffin. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, still, if you're like unclear on something, feel free to, drop me a note card for help. A note card, please. I do not always get IMs. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your new legs.